Hey, yeah, you made it to week 4. I knew you were a high achiever. So, again, I'm going to show you how to become the most productive person your friends will ever know in 4 weeks. And this is, as you expected, video number 4, the final one. So let's roll, baby. Okay, the theme this week is about keeping your data safe. And I know you're going to think this is a total bore fest, but this has automation benefits in it that I think that you will be surprised is a game changer in your life. Okay, so the technique number 11 is to use one super secure password. I know every day you go online to check your email, Facebook, online banking, you go shopping on Amazon, everywhere you have to enter in your username and password. And I know that most of you pick the same simple email to remember because otherwise you'd be forgetting it every time. And even if you write them down and you pick some like secure ones, you're still going into some secure note file, or maybe it's not so secure, to go refer to it before you can log in, which is eating up your time. So what I do is I'm able to be secure and efficient by using a password management tool. I happen to use one called LastPass. There are others out there. Um, I'll tell you that they were hacked a while back. But honestly, I believe that likely means that that company takes security more seriously now because those executives don't have to be told the this could happen to us story. They get it now. There's others out there like OnePass, but I like LastPass better because their user interface is easier. And that's important to me, especially since I know I have to teach my husband how to use it. Let's be honest, my husband is phenomenal in the kitchen, and I am not. And I am really awesome on the computer, but my husband is not so much. So I need it to be simple for him. And the free version allows you to store your logins in the browser. The paid version allows you to get your logins on a mobile app as well. But wait, there's more. And I know that's really cheesy, but this is definitely cool. Okay, so how many people are irritated every time they go to a doctor's office and they have to fill out those medical forms where they ask you for the same flippin' info on every sheet? Like, who's your emergency contact on 5 sheets, and every time you're asked to write down the medicines you're on or the allergies you have. And I have a lot of allergies. I have to write a lot of flippin' stuff, so it just annoys me. So every time you sign up for a new website with your email address, username, shipping address, credit card info, you have to waste precious time typing out that same info. And manually typing is also error prone. And that's why forms typically ask for the email twice because the email is golden. That's the only way somebody can talk to you. So they want to make sure you get it right. So LastPass is more commonly used as a password manager, but the bonus feature it gives you is it's great at filling in forms. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you how this works. I'm going to show you. I set up, when you get into, like, let's say this is Firefox. So once you install it on your browser, you'll have an icon. It looks like a dot, dot, dot. And I can go in there and look at my LastPass vault. I'm not going to show you that because you're going to see everything I can see. I don't want to fuzz it out. But basically, I can go in there. I can see, like, of the 1,000 logins I have, what are the passwords. I've also set up some form fills where you can put in all of your name, your email, your contact info, your credit card data, your bank account data. You could put in secure notes like about the PIN or the security passwords that you're being asked for that account. And I do all of that because I know everything is encrypted and decrypted on the local machine. And, I just realized that that went way over most people's heads. But again, I do it. I put all of that data because I feel like it's secure there, and it's more secure there than anywhere else that it could be. And I'm doing things in a much more secure way. Anyways, here is a way how I wanted to show you how it could fill out a form. Once you set up your form profiles one time, doesn't take more than maybe 5 minutes. Okay, once you come in here, you'll see like little icons will show up when you're in a form somewhere. Like this one is to fill out a form, and this one is to generate a secure password. So I'm going to say here, fill this out, and it's going to say, ooh, who are you? And I'm going to say, I'm Susan Test, because I set up that one. So, it says, are you sure you want to fill this out? And I'm going to say yes. And then voila, everything is here. I didn't have to fill it out. Everything, all that fake data that I just entered in. Okay, here's the password. The way the password works is you could right click, but I'll click here, and you can pick the one that it automatically generated. And if you want to change the length, you can. If you want to change, like some sites don't allow special characters, anything. And then I could just say, I can just keep generating, but I really could care less because I'll never see this password again once I create it, because I'm just going to be logging in with LastPass. So I'll say, use the password. And if I wanted, I could save the site into a folder and my username and my password. I'm not going to save the site because this isn't a real site. But if, let's say I didn't save it, when I go to log in, if it's never seen you log in on a site before, it'll hover over to the right and say, hey, do you want to save the site? So it gives you a heads up. So I think it's really, really, really cool. Okay, and then the last and final technique is technique number 12, setting up an automated backup solution. So how many of you really have a backup set up on your personal computer? So you all know you could accidentally delete that awesome presentation, a virus wipes out all of your family photos and music, or you lose all of your financial data. I know one woman who was going through the adoption process. She had collected all the evidence that she needed to submit to the agency. She had to write a letter to the mom that was giving her child up for adoption, and she had spent a lot of time in it, and her computer crashed and she couldn't get any of that back. So imagine how emotionally devastating that was, not only to go through the adoption process, but to be set back that far back. So it's not a matter of if your computer will crash. It's just a matter of when. It's an electronic gadget. It's just a question of how much it'll disrupt your life. And I know that backing up your data is dull, yet it's critical. And you don't need to remember to do it. You just need an ultimate set it and forget it solution. So there's lots of automated backup solutions. I looked at Carbonite, Crash Plan. I think there was one other I looked at several years ago. I ended up picking Crash Plan. And I ended up going with the free option for several years. And you can upgrade for money to have the backups encrypted with a strong algorithm and stored in the cloud. I did that in case something happens to my house, it sets on fire, and I'm not going to, like, it's on fire, I'm not going to run and get my portable hard drive out. And I'm not here to sell you anything or make money off of any of these, but I just hope you do never experience the distressing pain of losing your info. So I do want to just show you the interface for this one. The backup here, this one is, I have two backups. I have one for the cloud, and I have it scheduled to run in the middle of the night and do the backup every night, just whatever has changed on my computer. I have it at night because it does hog up a lot of bandwidth to send that much data. And then I have another one that goes to my portable hard drive. And that way I know I have two options. If one fails, the other one is a fail-safe. And you can see how much it's constantly scanning. I've got one running right now. And if I want to restore it anytime, since I have the paid version, I can go back ultimate revisions. I've used this about 3 times now. The first time, your heart skips a beat, like, does it work? And it does. So that's great. And so that's how that pretty much works there. Okay, this is your final take action plan. I want you to implement a password manager on your browser. I want you to make sure that whatever password manager you pick, make sure it has form filled features, and set that up. Spend that 5 minutes to enter in all of your credit card data, bank account, contact info. And then I want you to find an automated backup solution. So that could be like Crash Plan, Carbonite, and it'll be about probably, I'm going to be honest with you on that one, about 30 minutes to probably set it up correctly the right time. It might be less, just depends on how techy you are. So I would just want to say though, before you go, um, I want to remind you that your life will only get more productive if you implement what you learn. And that's what sets the distracted, busy, exhausted, never ending running marathon high achievers from becoming that sprinting, focused in the moment, creative, and relaxed high achievers. So the latter have implemented systems in place. And I'm giving this away for free, but I would like it if you could show me some love by sharing this with one person that you think could use a little bit more efficiency and effectiveness in their life, that they need to be a little bit more relaxed. And you can do that by going to my my blog page and sharing it there, or you can find it on my Facebook page as well. And with that, I would like to bid you adieu. And I want to say thank you so much, and I will see you later. I do plan to create some more videos, so I hope you continue to follow me. Thanks. Bye.